Back in March of this year, Amazon officially unveiled the Echo Dot. Teeny tiny device. I paid about $90 for it. And actually it's been a daily driver device for me. I use it for alarms, for checking the weather, for getting news up in the bedroom. Very super convenient. Well, Amazon has decided that it's not enough to have one Echo device in your house. You've got to have 10. So they took this $90 device, they made it smaller, and they made it $50. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Amazon Echo Dot, the second generation. And not only is this device $50, it's actually less than that if you buy it in conjunction with something else. Amazon bundled the Echo Dot, the new generation Echo Dot, with a bunch of different products, including things like Bose speakers, internet connected things, basically things that the Echo Dot can communicate with. I bundled mine up with the Philips Hue starter kit, comes with 2 light bulbs and a hub. There'll be a video about this coming up sometime soon, be on the lookout. But I'm very curious to see what's different about this Echo Dot. I mean, obviously just holding it in the hand, it's significantly smaller and lighter. So let's open it up, add it to my Amazon account, and give it a shot, and see if it's gonna be able to stack up to Google's Home device, which will be another video down the road as well. Gotta love the Amazon packaging, super easy to open. So here's the new Echo Dot, wrapped in plastic. A little booklet about getting started with the Echo Dot, getting to know it and everything, downloading the app, connecting it to a Bluetooth speaker, or an aux cable speaker. You also get a list of things to try, suggestions for it, micro USB cable for power, as well as a power brick, which says it's 9 watts, 5.2 volts at 1.8 amp, in case that's something you're curious about. And just going ahead and taking a step back there, here is the new Echo Dot. And just putting it side by side, you can see that they are actually about almost the same size, almost exactly the same size in terms of footprint. The new model is actually just slightly shorter because it does not have this ring on top to turn the volume up and down. Instead, you're gonna have to use plus and minus buttons, or just say volume up, volume down. You have the same other buttons though, as well as the far field microphone. On the back, exactly the same, micro USB charging port, as well as 3.5mm auxiliary input, so you can use that to plug into a speaker. And realistically, from what I've heard about this, the speaker in the original Echo Dot was not amazing. The speaker in this is supposed to be maybe a little bit worse, but still, if you want really good sound from it, you've got the ability to use Bluetooth or 3.5mm headphone cable, not a big deal. And I think at this point, let's go ahead and plug it in. We'll add it to my Amazon Alexa app and just give it a fair shot. At $50, definitely a much better price point for these things. All right, cable's in place, ready to engage.
Hello, your Amazon Echo Dot is ready for setup. Just follow the instructions in your Alexa app.
And going into the Alexa app, you can see here a bunch of Fire TV sticks, 2 Echo Dots, both showing offline because obviously one's right here. Let's go ahead and tap the second one. So presumably Amazon's already added it to my account for me. I have to hit Update Wi-Fi, press the action button for 5 seconds. So action button, I did not know what to call that earlier.
Wi-Fi isn't set up on your Echo Dot.
All right, I did get the orange ring light.
Now in setup mode.
So now I have to come over and actually connect to it over Wi-Fi. I see Amazon right there.
You've connected to Echo Dot. Go ahead and finish the setup in your Alexa app.
So now we've got the option to choose what type of device it is. We're going to choose Echo Dot and connect to Wi-Fi. Give it my information about my Wi-Fi network, and setup is complete. And now it's updating and it's going to restart in a few minutes. And it's going to give you an intro video if you want it. I don't really need it. And it says, now you try. Say the following phrase aloud. Alexa, what's the weather?
Currently, it's 60 degrees with partly sunny skies. You can expect more of the same today.
And there you go. It's working. During the middle of all that, the Echo decided it wanted to go ahead and update, so I decided to let it. As far as what this thing can do, if you've seen an Echo device before, that's what it can do. It's got an ever-growing library of things that it can attach to, connected devices, Internet of Things type things, so thermostats, light bulbs, door locks, just whatever else you can name. If it's internet connected, it's probably going to be able to talk to Alexa at some point or another. And I'm kind of surprised that she didn't light up when I said that. Let's just go ahead and give a quick test of the speaker inside of it though. Alexa, play music from Amazon.
Here's a station you might like, Whitney Houston.
That's interesting. Alexa, volume 9. So that's about as loud as it's gonna get, which is not very loud. It does, however, mean that I can easily talk over it. So, Alexa, stop. And it stops. Whereas some previous ones have had problems with that. And the original one definitely had a problem with that. Alexa, what's the weather in Beijing?
Currently, in Beijing, China, it's 43 degrees with fog. Today, you can expect lots of sun, with a high of 67 degrees and a low of 32 degrees.
And there you go. If you'd like to see some of the other things that the Echo can do, make sure to check out my other 2 videos on the Amazon Echo devices. But suffice to say, if there's a question that you want answered, most of the time the Echo can do it. There's a lot of things that it just doesn't know, and it doesn't have the contextual information like Siri does, and like especially Google's Assistant does, which we will see in a future video. We'll also see how this interacts with some other devices when I look at the Hue bulbs here shortly, so be on the lookout for that video. The Echo Dot and the original Echo and everything will play a part in that video, I'm sure. But you guys will have to let me know what you think about this device down in the comment section. At 50 bucks, and I think they do discounts if you buy 5 or 10, they give you 1 free with each time. Do you think it's a good deal at that point? It can play music out to a speaker, it can give you sports scores, it can tell you the weather, it can read the news and everything to you. As sort of a little personal digital assistant, do you think it's worth it for 50 bucks? Possibly less. Mine was like $41 because I bought it with the Hue bulbs, and the Hue bulbs got discounted as well. I think for that price, it's absolutely a steal. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue just loving the Amazon Echo Dots, but that's where I'm gonna wrap things up for today. If you wanna pick one of these up of your very own, like I said, 50 bucks, possibly less if you bundle it with something else or you buy a bunch of them. Absolutely amazing. My affiliate link is down in the description. If you like this video though, do make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I definitely appreciate it. And subscribe to be notified whenever I put out any new videos. There's a little bell that you can check that'll let you know. But thank you guys again for watching, and we will see you next time.